Hey Gemini, it's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your November 2019 Silent Enemies reading. Now, I do want to stop before we go forward and just say thank you to everyone who has donated to the channel, those of you who have requested readings, those of you who have sent emails just expressing your gratitude in reference to the insight that was provided on some of the readings that you checked out. I do want to thank you so much. Your support is appreciated and loved. I sincerely appreciate you guys. And this is also to the people who have already subscribed and who continue to click that like button to let me know that it resonates with you, and those who subscribed and hit the notification bell. So everybody who participates, thank you. And no matter what level, thank you. I appreciate you. You are the reason I do this. So with the Silent Enemies reading for my Gemini Massive, doesn't matter where you have Gemini in your chart, this is a very general reading. So it may not resonate with you, okay? It may not resonate at all. If it doesn't, that's okay, because it's general. If you want something specific towards you or geared towards you, please reach out. My information is in the box below, all right? And I'll be glad to get you something personalized just for you. Now, with the Silent Enemies reading, this is a reading that allows you to just get a gauge on the people who are closest to you, the people who are around you the most, the people you spend the most time with, just to get a better understanding on how they feel about you. Sometimes, unfortunately, when we suffer a demise at the hands of others, it is at the hands of those who are closest to us. So this is just to help you to keep a healthy gauge on the energies around you, just to make sure that you're not putting yourself in a situation where you're jeopardizing yourself because you kind of question someone's motives, but you really, don't want to jump to conclusions, but yet you're getting funny vibes about someone around you. Now, an enemy could be something as simple as, maybe your kid is just getting on you're getting on your kid's nerve today. So they may just be not feeling you at all. To something more severe as someone who's around you with the purpose of trying to take advantage of you, trying to deceive you. All right, so, it can range, okay? It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a family member, your kid, your uncle, doesn't matter, your landlord, your tenant, your mailman, anybody that you come in contact with on a regular basis is someone who's going to be consistent in your energy. And, this is the type of energy that you need to be aware of, and you need to keep an alert out just in case you get any funny vibes. This video will also help to serve, if you saying no, it can't be, and you're getting funny vibes about someone. So this might shed some light on you, for you as well. All right, so let's get going with this. So the Gemini, the first thing I'm showing here is that you should be concerned about Piscean energy, okay? So with this Piscean energy, it looks as though, somebody may want to want apology from you, or they may want to apologize to you, but it looks like there's a situation where you guys are not communicating right now. Somebody was not truthful about the situation. Somebody's very cold in reference to the situation. So it could be you, Gemini, but it looks as though this could have been for some of you, you were married, okay, and your partner may have stepped out on you, okay, and I'm trying to think who else had Gemini. Somebody else's reading I did, they had Gemini show up twice for the Silent Enemies reading. I can't remember if it was, I can't remember who it was. It was one of the first few I did, so if it wasn't Scorpio, let me see if I can find out. It could be the Capricorn. Check out the Capricorn video as well, because some of you could be involved with the Capricorn. But for Gemini here, I'm showing that this could have been someone that you may have been married to. You guys may be in the process of a divorce or have already been divorced. You're not speaking. This could be somebody that you have children with. All right, but this person is either wanting to come back. And keep in mind, when I say come back, we have Mercury retrograde. It starts October 31st, which is any minute now. And then we are already in the pre-shadow period right now as we speak. So people could be coming back. So keep that in mind. If you don't know about Mercury retrograde and all the things that could go on during Mercury retrograde, I'm going to go ahead and put a video up below that talks about Mercury retrograde. If not, just take a look in my videos. I did a few astrology videos. I haven't been able to do as many as I'd like to. I'm going to start doing that. But I did do a video on Mercury retrograde. So check that out so that way you'll be prepared. It's something you definitely want to be aware of because it'll help save a lot of aggravation and frustration in your life for sure. All right. So with this Piscean energy, like I said, maybe somebody is expecting an apology from you. They feel that you should apologize to them. This could have been someone that, again, like I said, you were married to, somebody you could have children with, somebody that you could have lived with. All right. Maybe you're trying to reconnect with them, but if you are, they're looking for an apology. So you may want to apologize if you want to move forward with this situation. I know there was a lot of fighting and stress and aggravation with this situation in the past. Hearts were broken for sure. Looks like somebody was definitely cut off and there is no communication. So again, someone's expecting apology from you, Gemini, or maybe you're expecting apology, but just take that energy how it resonates here. The second set of cards I have here is Gemini energy. This is, I'm sorry, Cancer energy. So you need to be aware of a Cancer. Now, with this situation here, it looks as though this was a love situation here. It looks as though you guys maybe looked at each other as if you were marriage material if you weren't already married. But it looks as though the situation is not working out. You guys are not moving forward. There was a tower moment that came about. Perhaps someone found out that somebody was dealing with someone else. Okay, and so, there's no work going on with this relationship. Someone got clarity on the situation and what was going on. Could have been that someone was cheating. Okay, it could be that, someone wants counseling and the other doesn't. And so as a result, the person who doesn't want counseling is going to move on. But it looks as though this could be someone that you may have had children with in the past. Okay. But it looks like somebody is willing to put in the work to establish a loving relationship. Somebody definitely wants that. And it could be with you, and you may be a single parent trying to figure out how you can balance this out. Could also be that you and your partner that you were with, that you may or may not have children with, are having a problem right now with the marriage where there's no, you guys are, for whatever reason, whatever you're doing is not working. Okay? And again, somebody could have gotten clarity on the situation and saw that there was somebody else that they were dealing with here, with this connection here. This looks as though, it looks as though it could be a third-party situation going on here, whether you're married to this person or not. But I do know that there are children involved here. And maybe somebody's not paying support. So maybe someone's going to be taken to court because there's definitely children here. And someone is not paying money. So take those energies as they resonate. The third group of you here, you're dealing with Leo energy here. So some of you could be dealing with someone who maybe is telling you what they want to tell you, or they've lied to you, been very selfish. You found out through getting downloads this person did not tell you the truth, and you felt betrayed by this person. And so you realize that the situation that you were in with this person stressed you out and it was not benefiting you at all. So it doesn't look like you're interested in going back to this person. This could have been someone that this could have been a friend. Okay, so this could be a friend situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. But I'm showing here that this Leo energy here is very angry with you, very upset with you. They feel betrayed by you. They feel like you maybe, revealed some information about them, or, said something to their friends in reference to your connection and what you guys were doing. But it looks like this person is not interested in, connecting with you. They could be very well scheming on you. So you definitely want to watch out for that Leo energy. Again, this is somebody that you may have been friends with in the past. a past friendship. They could be trying to come back. They could be looking at you as if, you're someone that they may want to reconnect with for whatever reason. Maybe they got over on you, or they feel like you got over on them. But I would not trust this energy here with this person who's coming back, because they're going to come back as if everything is beautiful, all is well. But I don't show that that's what the energy is going to be at all. So again, this could be a friend from the past, maybe a former coworker, but somebody you definitely used to party and hang out with. Somebody you may have betrayed, okay, and somebody let go of the situation, someone moved on, all right, but it looks like there was some half truths being told. Someone was being very self-centered, and they weren't honest with the situation, and so the situation ended. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some clarity here with the Message of Love Oracle cards. So for each of the 3 settings here, I'm going to get some advice from Spirit. So what do we have for scenario 1? This is a scenario where it could have been people who were married and living together. Maybe someone is not in love anymore. They're not communicating. Someone is just very cold to the situation. They've had their heart broken. Okay, the advice is warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. Okay, so there could definitely be, again, people not being truthful, people not being honest, people not communicating and not saying what it is that they want or don't want. Okay, perhaps someone is not apologizing or refusing to apologize because they feel that they've been taken advantage of here. But if this is some type of game this person is playing, where they're trying to, they don't want to reveal the truth, or they're not being honest, then, you may have done the right thing and cut this person off. Okay? So because I do show the Queen of Swords here, so you might have done the right thing to cut them off. All right, because you saw some red flags with this person. Okay, again, could have been someone you were married to, could have been someone that, you just were on the same page with spiritually. You guys, may have been living together, so somebody could have moved out. You cut them off, kicked them out of the house, and you're no longer communicating with them. All right, so scenario 2 here is the scenario where it looks as though somebody wants something new. This is a love situation. Somebody definitely wants something new. This could very well be a situation where someone's going to court. There's children involved. Somebody's not getting paid. This is obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. So, like I said, this was wish fulfillment at one point. But it does look as though there was a tower moment that occurred, some sudden change that took place. Perhaps, this is just someone realized that this is just something that they wanted that was sexual. Okay? We have the Hierophant here clarifying the obsession here, because the Hierophant could represent a spiritual person, someone going within, trying to understand why they're obsessed with this situation or with this person. Someone could be obsessed with their ex, is what I'm showing here. Okay, so your ex could very well be obsessed with you, Gemini, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer. They could be obsessed with you. And maybe you weren't clear on that, but it looks like you may have gotten clarity on the situation. So maybe as a result, they're trying to take you to court, because maybe they see that you're moving on with someone else, and they may want to take you to court because they're obsessed with being with you. They want you. They don't want you with someone else. So let's take a look at the third situation over here. This is this Leo energy that I don't trust. This person could very well be coming back, or you could be trying to go back to them, but somebody was definitely betrayed in the situation. It looks like it's more of a friendship here for this scenario. So let's see what Spirit has to say. It says, wait, the timing is not quite right. Okay, so if you're trying to move forward with this person, or if this person is trying to come towards you, maybe you should just not jump into things right away with this person. Maybe you should take your time, see if you can get a better understanding of what's going on, decide what it is that you want. But if this is a situation where you and this person have broken up, or this person broke up with you, Spirit is just letting you know that the timing is not right yet. Because I do show a Six of Wands in reverse here, saying that there could have been some rejection here. Okay, from maybe a friend that you wanted to take things to the next level with. All right, but Spirit is saying the time is not quite right yet, so you do want to wait on that. Now let's take a look at Crystal Angel Oracles and see what else Spirit has for you all in reference to these scenarios. Okay. Ruby is the card that came up, and it says, bless your heart. Reach out for an emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Okay. So for the warning here, the first one where you maybe want an apology and maybe you're not going to get that, or maybe this person wants an apology from you. Take it how it resonates. Where it says, warning, don't dismiss the red flags. You guys are not speaking at this time, and there was definitely heartbreak here. So it says, you received this card because your heart needs some tender, loving care following a loss. Following a loss or the ending of a relationship. You're grieving and could use a reassuring hug, which your guardian angels are giving you now. This can also be a sign to reach out for emotional support after a heartbreak. In some cases, this card may mean that your physical heart needs care and attention. Perhaps a healthful diet or exercise change or medical intervention is needed. It says this card can also be a sign to connect with the Sacred Heart of Jesus for spiritual healing and purification. God is blessing your heart and guiding you to take the path that's true and right for you. Now, about the stone itself, this deep red gemstone is second to only the diamond in hardness, which symbolizes your strong and healed heart. Rubies soothe and heal you, physically, energetically, and emotionally. So this is the help for those who are suffering from various versions of broken hearts, okay? So for the first scenario, it could be with the marriage here that is no longer, a person is just not, not being open, not communicating, not showing love, and you're realizing this, and maybe you're healing because, there's no more love here, or there was love at some point. So you could use this stone to help with the healing process. For this second situation here, perhaps you need to, you or the other person, whoever this resonates with, needs to heal from this obsession. Okay, you can work with Ruby to help heal the obsessive thoughts, okay, that are going on about the situation or the person at hand. For the third scenario where it says the timing is not quite right yet, it could be because someone needs to heal from a broken heart, from being betrayed by this person or maybe by someone from the past. And again, working with Ruby will help with that. So what you can do is when you purchase the stone, you can keep it on you, daily. Just keep it with you. Put it in your purse, purchase a loose stone, something loose like this. Put it in your wallet, put it in your pocketbook. Put it in a little talisman pouch with your other stones that you keep on you. And just keep it on you daily. It'll help to heal. You can also listen to on YouTube. There's some channels that will allow you to hit a certain frequency where you can start chakra healing for your heart chakra. So you may want to check out some of those videos on YouTube, and also work with the ruby. So you can lay down, put the pillow, put the ruby over your heart area. Lay down, close your eyes, and turn on the heart chakra healing music. You can also put this under your pillow, this stone under your pillow at night. And when you wake up in the morning, just document what you dreamed about. Even if you don't remember all of what you dreamed about, write down as much as you can. And the best way to write down as much as you can is to do it as soon as you open your eyes. So have a pen and pad near your bed or your phone so that you can press record and record what what you dreamed about. Try your best to remember what it was that you felt as far as the energy. How did you feel? What was your mood? Were you happy? Were you sad? Were you angry? For example, if you were angry or afraid, maybe you were running from something, you were afraid, you got to look at what's going on in your waking life. What are you afraid of in your waking life? So that's how you want to start learning to interpret your dreams, because when you're out and about all day, your energy or your higher self is picking up the frequencies that you can't see. It's picking up information based on the energy it's taking in. And a lot of this stuff is stuff you can't see with your two eyes. So your higher self, while you're out and about doing whatever, takes in these energies and it brings it to you and downloads it to you in the form of dreams. So if there's any healing that needs to be done, especially heart healing, you want to definitely work with stones that will help you. And you also want to write down your dreams when you wake up in the morning, or record your dreams as soon as you wake up, before you can get out of the bed, right? And then do that for like a month. And then, after 2 weeks of documenting, maybe look at the notes and see what you can decipher in reference to what your higher self is trying to tell you about what's going on with you. All right. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please feel free to leave a like, or if you want to get more specific, leave a comment and let me know if it resonated and how. I do appreciate you tuning in, and those who are watching on behalf of Gemini, I appreciate you as well. Feel free to leave comments in reference to it resonating if you would like. I will be back for your December Silent Enemies reading in a few weeks. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of Scorpio season. And again, be careful of Mercury retrograde. Check out the video on that so that you're prepared. And I hope all is well with you, Gemini. I'll speak to you next month. And love you much. Peace out.